What is the Three Circles tool, and what does each circle represent?
Yeah, Three Circles, that tool is a recovery tool that we use to help create some clear lines and some clear definitions to delineate the sort of actions and ways the things we want to avoid and the things that we want to do. And so the inner circle are the things that constitute a relapse, going back to places we said we'd never return to. And then the middle circle are thought patterns or behaviors that set us up for moving into relapse. And once we have a clear definition of what the middle circle behaviors are, then we can create some guardrails to protect us from moving in that direction. And the outer circle is all about health and self-care, and that should be tailored pretty specifically to your life, to the things that fill you up and make you feel whole and healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I love about this tool, probably my most favorite tool, is that as you get healthier and you grow in your recovery, the things in each one of those circles changes. And I think sometimes we put I know when the first time I did the tool, I was like, that's what I filled in there and I just left it in there. But as you grow, as you get healthier, your relapse changes. So I may not be acting out looking at porn or masturbation, that stuff. For me, it's like food was the big thing for me. So it's like I'm relapsing with food. So you put food in there, like certain types of food. But then also as it changed, it's like I looked at the outer circle and I'm like, there's a lot of healthy things that I do that aren't in there. So it's like the more things I have in the outer circle almost acts as a buffer. When you look at it, it's like, absolutely, I have 200 things in the outer circle and I got to weed through all that before I get there. It's almost like walking through the faster scale in a sense. It's like, well, here's all these things. I see this. Do I want to go in here and edge, or am I going to, do this healthy pattern? It's like changing your direction. So, it's a great tool. I keep it in front of me with my faster scale. Those are the two things I look at daily. I mean, it's just, I think it's one of those most important tools we have.
I love that it's a snapshot of our recovery. It really can be like in a one-page document, this picture of that's what I'm setting out to do. Yeah. It's the things I've committed to change and to avoid, and a picture of what am I doing instead to build the kind of life that I can be proud to live. And, in my younger days, I ran a number of marathons. I don't run that distance as much anymore because it's just takes so much time and I'm not as young as I used to be, but it's really an intimidating distance to say, I'm going to go run 26.2 miles. And to have a training plan was so critical, to just know week by week, day by day even, here's the type of run I'm going to do and the number of miles. Because if I was just like, I got to get in shape for 26 miles, I think you'd always feel like it was too much, or you weren't doing enough, or maybe you were overdoing it. But when you just could break it down and say, well, this is my plan. And today I can just focus on executing today's plan, and then I'll pick up tomorrow. And I think the Three Circles can kind of be that comfort of, our goal is to live in recovery, to walk in sobriety, to heal our marriage, to heal our own trauma. And that can feel like a really daunting or intimidating task, especially if we've been stuck in some patterns of pain or hurt or relapses. And I think the Three Circles tool can help us break it down into some really tangible, here's the things I'm committed to doing. And when I take those steps, I stay in a really good place. And what we're going to talk about today, that third circle, that outer tool of recovery at even a brain level, it's one of the things we talk about a lot, that your brain does not like the word no. And we do need no. I mean, just like our toddlers need to hear no, we need to hear no, we need to tell ourselves no. But your brain doesn't like no because it feels restrictive, it feels limiting. And so that the inner circle is like your big red no. And then the middle circle is kind of like your yellow no's. Those aren't good either. And if that's all we do, and I find for many people when they are in kind of the try harder mode, that's all they've really done is like, well, here's all the no's in my life and all the things I can't do because of all the bad stuff I have done, versus really looking at, well, what can I do? What's the big yes? What's the green light? What's the, this is so good for me, and leaning into those behaviors. And so that third circle just becomes, I think, the ultimate game changer, because it's not just what we avoid, as we talked about in the earlier question. It's what am I directing my energies to? And the clearer we can be about that outer circle, I think the more successful that we'll be in recovery.